One Piece, Chapter 1152, Review and Theory. One Piece fans, this chapter is massive. Not only do we finally confirm that Zoro possesses Conqueror's Haki, but we also witness the secret past of Elbaph's royal bloodline and hints toward a stolen devil fruit that could soon reshape the power struggle in the new world. We begin with a heartfelt scene. Yamato gives Kawamatsu the handmade hat from Otama. This small act carries major significance. It symbolizes the bridge between Wano and Elbaph, the honor among warriors, and a passing of the torch. But quickly the tone shifts. Gaban steps in to deliver crucial Haki wisdom to Luffy. Gaban tells him that the Holy Knights are not immortal, but Luffy must master his Conqueror's Haki to defeat them. Then, Gaban reveals that another member of the Straw Hat crew also possesses this rare power. Sanji thinks Gaban is referring to him and jumps in, but Gaban turns to Zoro. Zoro is surprised. He did not even realize he was leaking Conqueror's Haki. Gaban scolds him. Haki is wasted if you cannot control it. Zoro apologizes, acknowledging that he must grow stronger to properly support his captain. This moment is huge for Zoro's character development. It places him on a new path toward mastering his Haki and becoming a true king among swordsmen. Sanji's comic relief hides a deeper frustration, the fear of being left behind by the growth of Zoro and Jinbei. This likely foreshadows a future power-up or awakening for Sanji. Next, the chapter shifts to the giants' internal conflict. Loki and Hadrudin argue. Loki boasts that Elbaph has him and does not need outsiders. Hadrudin responds with doubt. On that day, Loki acted in a way that cannot be trusted. What was that day? The narrative drops clues. It ties to the death of King Harald and the mysterious theft of a legendary Akuma no Mi from Elbaph's treasure room. Then comes a classic Luffy moment. In a move that shocks everyone, Luffy invites Loki to join his crew. Hadrudin can release Loki if Loki becomes part of Luffy's nakama. Zoro and Sanji panic about the idea. Hadrudin notes that Luffy's instincts are sharp. He can sense that Loki is trustworthy. Loki declines. He will not follow anyone, but this offer plants seeds for future alliance. After this, Gaban and Hadrudin speak privately. Gaban confirms that he and Shanks were near the castle during Harald's assassination. Then we get the first flashback. 14 years ago, young Loki and Yarul entered the throne room to find Harald stabbed by his own soldiers. Harald's shadow appeared demonic, with possible horns and wings. This hints that Harald may have been corrupted by the stolen devil fruit. Meanwhile, Shanks and Gaban were relaxing in hot springs nearby. Shanks reveals a tattoo on his arm, a mark possibly linked to the world government or Emu's forces. Gaban calls Shanks the Child of Destiny. This title reinforces the idea that Shanks plays a greater role in the world's balance. Shanks wanted to speak with King Harald about the state of Elbaph and the growing threat of the government. But before he could, the coup occurred. The chapter ends with a second flashback, 109 years ago. We see young Harald terrorizing human kingdoms. He was brash and violent, declaring, "Who is your god now?" At only 15 in human years, he was already king. The narration tells us that in those days, Elbaph was the greatest terror on the seas. This history explains why the government feared the giants and why they later tried to control them. Now, what can we predict for chapter 1153? The next chapter will likely show the full flashback of that day, how the government orchestrated Harald's downfall. We may also learn who stole the devil fruit. It could be a celestial dragon agent or one of Emu's servants. In the present, Hadrudin may decide to free Loki, but only after hearing Loki's full truth. Meanwhile, the enemy forces, possibly led by a holy knight, may arrive at Elbaph's shores. In the chapters after that, Gaban may train Zoro in advanced Haki techniques. Sanji will likely confront his limits, setting up a new evolution of his powers. The ancient ship known as the Sun World will be revealed, possibly connected to Joy Boy or one of the ancient weapons. Blackbeard's pirates may enter the scene, hunting for the same legendary devil fruit. Finally, Shanks and Luffy are destined to reunite soon. Shanks may finally share the secrets he has kept about Elbaph and the greater war on the horizon. In conclusion, this chapter marks the true beginning of the Elbaph arc's deeper story. Zoro's growth, Sanji's frustration, Shanks's hidden past, and the Giants' civil war are all converging toward one major conflict. And as always, the Age of Heroes is coming. Luffy's army will soon shake the heavens. End of review.